Welcome to my channel. My name is Satwant Mahajan from Nairobi, Kenya. I hope you've had a great 2018 and looking forward to a super 2019. I am certainly looking for a super duper photographic 2019. Today we are going to introduce a very special camera, and what a wonderful day it is. We are sitting in the beautiful surroundings of Lamada Hotel, a very popular hotel in Nairobi, situated only about 10 kilometers away from the city center. We have beautiful flora, fauna, we have some beautiful monstera, we have some palm trees, we have oleander. Today I'm going to talk about this incredible Nikon P1000 camera with its amazing quality of the zoom lens. So stay tuned and don't go away. Welcome back. Let's talk about the camera itself, this amazing Nikon P1000. But before I come to the actual features and everything, let's talk about what comes with it. As usual, Nikon are very good at providing the most essential things like the battery, the charger, the cables, the software. But one thing which I'd like to talk about a little bit is about the strap. Now, lots of people, they underestimate the value of this strap. But this actually happened with us. We went to take some pictures with the P1000 and I forgot to take my tripod with me. So good old strap came in very handy. So all I did was to put the strap around the neck, and then I was able to hold the camera very steady and pan the camera, and I did not get any shake at all. So don't underestimate the value of the strap. Now, the camera is a bit bulky, but it fits into your hand so beautifully, and the grip is so nice. You can actually hold the camera with one hand. The incredible thing about this camera is the zoom. It's 125 times optical zoom and 4K, and then 24 to 3000 millimeter. This is insane. It's unheard. What do you want a 3000 millimeter lens for? Let me take you back during my old analog days. The biggest lens which I've ever handled was a 400 millimeter. Now in my hand, I have a 3000 millimeter lens. Wow. But having said that, it has its uses. It's an ideal camera for moon photography. Not only moon photography, but the stars and everything. And also birds and wildlife. Now, where does the DSLR camera come into it with all the interchangeable lenses? This camera is meant for people who do not want to play around with the different gadgets, but at the same time, they want to take great pictures. So this is the camera for them. It's a basic point and shoot, but incredible lens. My throat is getting dry. I think I better sip in a little bit of Kenya coffee. Ah, that was great. Do you know that exactly 52 years ago was when the first moon shot was captured? And that was done with the help of the spacecraft. Can you imagine? I'm holding the spacecraft here. Sitting here in Kenya, I'm able to capture the moon pictures. And I'll show you the example in a minute. So this camera is not only unique about taking pictures of the moon, but you can also take pictures of wild animals, small birds, small insects. Anything small will make it look huge, immense, big. And that is what's going to happen with this camera. And that is so unique about the Nikon P1000. Well, we've talked enough about taking pictures of the moon and the stars and the game. But let me tell you, I would say that this camera is really an all-round camera because you're not really restricted. I mean, you can take anything. I mean, you can see some beautiful flowers at a distance and you can be miles away from it, but you can capture the beauty of the flowers with this camera. The same thing applies with butterflies. You see the butterflies all over, so you can take pictures of butterflies. Name it, and you can take pictures of everything. Sometimes you see a beautiful tree, but it is so far away, and you wish you had a beautiful camera. So here we have a beautiful camera, and you can really take the picture of the beauty of that tree. So you are not restricted at all. Now, as far as the other, the strength of the zoom is concerned, you're certainly not restricted. Okay, one thing I will admit, that the wide angle is up to 24 millimeter. So some people want to have an 18 millimeter or a fisheye lens, which you can't put on this camera because it's not an interchangeable camera. But so what? I mean, 24 millimeter is plenty big wide angle lens. So I think this camera is really meant for everybody. So here you go. Well, I think we have come to almost to the end of the presentation. Now, finally, the question is, who is this camera meant for? Who should buy this camera? Well, like I had said earlier on, this is an all-round camera. It's meant for anybody and everybody because there are no limitations to this camera. But there is one exception. Like me, I like to play with different gadgets, different controls. So I would rather go for a DSLR. But there's so many people out there who don't want to mess around with different controls, but they want decent quality pictures, and this is the camera for them. They don't have to lug around lots of lenses and things. Just take one camera and it's good enough for every kind of a job. Now, if you like this presentation, please like it, give us thumbs up, follow us on the Facebook page. Thank you.